up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette. In case you are new, I hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month. Let's get straight into it, y'all. If you have been watching my previous LP, I told you that I was getting ready to start a new LP with my personal gameplay family, because I've been playing with them for so long. And you know how you kind of play with the Sims for a long time, or like a family for a while, you kind of like get attached to them and whatever. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this into gameplay. So this beauty right here that is sleeping, her name is Lyric. She is a famous singer, actually a professional singer. And I'm gonna give you, this is gonna be a short video because I'm gonna just give you the backstory basically of her family, and things that you can kind of expect in this LP. And then I'm gonna upload it, and then directly after that I will be posting some gameplay so you can kind of like get in and really feel like what this LP is gonna be about. So let's get started. I'm gonna tell you everything about her, her family, her friends, and you know where she's at in life. All right, let me show you guys her family. So this is Dominic Fries, this is her father, and this is Erika. Now, when Erika met Dominic, he was married to Myra. He had been married to Myra for a really long time, and I don't think that this is the first person he's cheated on Myra with, but that's definitely the one that ended his marriage, because when he met Erika, he fell in love with her. And Erika did not know about his marriage in the beginning, but she did know toward the end. And she always let it be known, you know, if you want to be serious with me, you need to, you know, break up with you need to, divorce your wife. Like, whatever is going on, you need to either leave me alone or you need to leave her alone. But you're not gonna have the both of us. And back in the day, I'm just keeping it real with you, Erika was a hoe. Like, she was a hoe. She did what she wanted to do, and I mean, there wasn't nothing wrong with it. Like, she just kind of, she did, if she saw you and she liked you, she wanted you. You know what I'm saying? If she wanted to date you, she dated you. If she wanted to sleep with you, she would sleep with you. Like, she was only focused on her career. Like, she came from nothing. She didn't have any family. The only person she had was her best friend Cameron, and that's it. Like, that's all she had was her best friend. So she was focused on getting a career, having a lot of money, so that if she did decide to have kids in the future, they would be set. And then, she met Dominic. I think they was at a club or something like that. They met Dominic. They ended up sleeping together on the first night. He is the only guy that she has been with, dated, any of that, that has made her completely satisfied. So, we had to keep him, on top five, top one, actually, because that's the only one. But yeah, and so, long story short, they ended up getting together, they got married, and then they had their first child, Lyric. That was kind of like their miracle baby. At first, they thought they wasn't going to be able to have none because, Dominic had 3 kids previously, but we didn't think that Erika could have any, because they tried, and every single time, it didn't happen. And then here we are, 4 kids later. So we had Lyric, then we had Enrique, and then we just had the twins, Susanna and Charlie. Um, and this is Tobias, Morgan, and C. These are the 3 kids that came with Dominic's previous marriage. Now, C has nothing to do with the family. She doesn't want to have anything to do with the family. She knew that her father was cheating on her mother. She could understand why her mother stayed. Um, she didn't understand it, and she wanted no parts of it. So she ran away, had her own life, got married. This was her husband right here. They had 3 kids total, 2 together, and I guess he had 1 from a previous marriage. Her son Boston has 2 kids right now, Byrnn and Ember, and this is her daughter Violet. They have never met the other side of their family at all, because I'm telling you, Steve moved away. She wanted nothing to do with the Friars name, the Friars last name, or nothing. She couldn't wait to get rid of that name. So they know nothing about their family or anything like that. Will they, one day know about their family? I mean, who knows? We might see them. I don't know. Who knows? Or they might just never know it. Like, it might be, unfortunate like that. But that's C's, family. Um, Morgan is next. She is married to Miguel. They have a daughter named Serenity. She's 3 years old. Now, Miguel was a player. Like, even with being with Morgan, he was a player. She's very insecure. She's, didn't get that love that she needed from her mother or her father. Her father was out cheating. Her mother was out crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never really got that. She never was loved. So, when she got with Miguel, she just was head over heels for him. Come to find out, him and Erika actually slept together. Now, Erika didn't never really like him. She just wanted to woohoo. But he fell in love with her. And, he went on his stalker shit. Like, he kept stalking her. Long story short, they was at a family a family get together, because like I said, they do holidays, they do Christmas, they do Thanksgiving, they do like Sunday dinners, they do it all. And he followed Erika in the bathroom and tried to, make out with her. And she was like, what are you doing? That's my stepdaughter. Like, come on, you need to, like, what's going on? Like, I don't move like that, and not anymore. And she said, if you do it again, I will tell her. And like I said, once they got married, he cut it off. He hasn't cheated on her since. Now, will he cheat on her? I don't know. You never know. They say once a cheater, always a cheater, so I don't know. Next one is Tobias. There's a lot of cheating going on in this family, if y'all didn't know. Like, Tobias, this is his fiance, Elena, and they have two daughters, Adrian and Emily. Now, they are not married, but they are high school sweethearts. Tobias is a famous DJ. Like, he's a professional DJ. He was, like, at the peak of his career. Like, the thing about these kids, they all have a musical background. They're all smart, and they all have, like, they all started off with a career in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to DJ for parties and things like that. Then he got out and became professional with it. And so, they kind of had it, like, they had it going on. And he loved Elena. Like, he loved her. He would have never thought about looking another woman's way. But she got pregnant really, really soon, like really, really after high school. And she got pregnant with Adrian. And she's a doctor. She's actually the chief of staff, head over the hospital. Go ahead, girl. But yeah, she she was trying to be a doctor and raise a kid at the time. And he just wanted to party and have fun and do like that. And he didn't understand why she couldn't come, why she didn't want to go, why she was tired, and one thing led to another, and he cheated on her. She found out about it and they broke up. They had been broken up for a while. Like, they just got together. Adrian is in her teenage years and they just got back together. The trust is back. They love each other. They are engaged now. They haven't got married just yet. And I don't know if they will get married. They're not really big on marriage. Elena just wanted that foundation. She wanted to know that, he was rocking with her. So I don't know if they'll get married, but they are engaged. I don't know if they'll have another kid because, like I said, Alina had to raise both of these kids. Like not Dominic, but Tobias, he gave the money. He paid child support. He made sure they was always straight, of course, but he wasn't there. She literally raised these two kids on her own while, pursuing the doctor career. And it was hard. And frankly, she's over it. Like, she doesn't even want another kid. She's happy with the two that she got. She's good. They might have another one if they get married, and if, he's going to be really serious about this. But other than that, she's good. Like, she don't even really want no parts in it because of how much, she went through with, Tobias. So, but yeah, so that's the fam bam right there. All right, this is the Friars family. This family has been through a lot, but through it all, they remain just that, family. Erika is a professional fashion photographer, and Dominik is a retired famous musician. Altogether, plus previous marriage, they actually have 7 kids. That was a typo. That I didn't know that they was having twins after that. But they actually have 7 kids altogether. They are happy, successful, and loving. But it hasn't always been that way. And I just told you, it hadn't always been that way. They didn't even start off how you should have started off. And for who knows how long it will stay that way. They happy now, but who knows? I don't know. The next family is the Starkey family. This is Serenity. She is so cute, and Miguel. It says Morgan and her handsome hubby Miguel. I put Michael because I once again probably have the most sane relationship that she knows of. Miguel has had his player days that Morgan knows nothing about. But once they got married, he left his bad ways in the past to be a better man for not only her, but their 3-year-old daughter. They say once a cheater, always one. But how true is that? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. This is the Fires and Munch Bunch. Uh, Elena and Tobias have had a rough patch. Being high school sweethearts, they started off great, but if it was up to Elena, it would have stayed that way. But Tobias didn't want to grow up when he should have, when when they had their first child, Adrian. Long story short, he cheated and things were broken for a while. But they made amends and decided to start over for the sake of their kids. Now newlyweds, life is great. I mean, not newlyweds, they are engaged. Life is great now, and they are both on the same page. Or are they? And then lastly, right here, this is Haley's family. I showed you her. The daddy is not with Mackenzie anymore, but that's her family right there. I don't really know where the fat father is. And this is Andre. He is who Elena got with when her and Tobias was having the outs. Which she stayed single for a very long time. Like, she started dating him like like a couple months before Tobias decided to get his shit together, and she ended up. Oh, y'all, I forgot, she ended up sleeping with Tobias they went on a family trip. She was in a relationship with Andre. They went on a family trip for the sake of the girls, and she loved Tobias, like she loves him. So one thing led to another. He went up in her room, started sweet talking her. They slept together, and she told him that they couldn't happen again. She is in a relationship. She's no better than he is. And it just they was destined for each other. They was gonna get back together anyway. But yeah, she broke it up with Andre. He wasn't the right one for her anyway. And then this is Lyric. I wanted to show the families because the families will be playing a big part in this LP, because Lyric is not Lyric without her family. So we will be checking in from time to time to each family, but this LP is strictly about Lyric you know. So Lyric Fries is an amazing singer. She is beyond talented, but she has a hot head and an even hotter temper. She's a sweetheart though, who adores her family, friends, and water. She was meant to live in Sulani, and with her best friend by her side, she can accomplish anything. Let's see how her life plays out. Her story is still being written. So hello 20s. So this is everybody that you're gonna be seeing. I might even play Hadley's family a little bit just to kind of see where she come from. See why she kind of the conniving bitch that she is. But yeah, so let me show you her friends real quick. I showed you. Let me see, Michaela. Oh, let's see. Where are all her friends? Okay, Rangi. This is her friend. He's a massage therapist. He's actually her neighbor. This has been her best friend since she was little. Like I said, her family used to always come to Sulani and come to the different cookouts and things like that. So she basically grew up here and Brindleton Bay. And honestly, she would have stayed in Brindleton Bay. Like she loves the water. Like she loves the lighthouse. Like in her backyard, you could see the lighthouse. But but the thing about it is, it rains a lot. Like it just rains too much for her, and she can't take all that rain. She likes the sun. So yeah, her and Rangi have been best friends for a very long time. I think, okay, she definitely likes him. Oh, she got another gift for her fans. Well, she definitely likes him. Like definitely has a crush on him. I think that he has a crush on her too, but I think that they're both really scared to kind of, let me see what. Oh, it must be in the inventory. But I think they're both kind of scared to. Let's see what our fan got us. Sometimes it shows in her inventory, and then sometimes it shows in the family's inventory. So I never know where to look. Oh, we got another painting. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so I think they both like each other, but it's like they have been best friends for so long. They're kind of scared to kind of, push that line and kind of like, really, what I'm saying? Like, how you have their best friend and like you like them or whatever, but you don't want to jeopardize it. So, and this is Leah. That's one of her good friends. Like I said, childhood friends. Angelique is actually one of her fans. She asked her for a kiss and she gave her one. So Erwin is one of her friends, which I didn't even know he was that old. But and then Irvin is another one of her friends. Bran, Rue, Lloyd, Reese, Brianna. I don't know who Wiki is, but yeah, she has a lot of friends. She knows a lot of people. But her best friends are Haley, Rangi, Leah, Irwin, and Rue. Oh, and Bryn. Those are her, real close friends. Now, let me tell you about this bitch. She on a date right now with Jeff, who's actually a police officer. And they kind of been, hitting off and kind of, meeting and things like that. They actually met because she called the police on Tom, and Jeff hadn't came and arrested him. So that's how they started. Now, if you can see, she has a little romantic little thing with Rangi. Now, I know what you're saying. Don't her best friend know that she has a crush on Rangi? Yes, she does, but she pretended she forgot. So they had a little housewarming party and they invited a bunch of people over. This is her sister, by the way, Gabriella. This is Haley's sister, Gabriella, her father, her mother, and her little brother right there. So yeah, so anyway, they had a little get together where all their friends came over and things like that. And this bitch started flirting with Rangi. And he kind of, flirted back, but it really wasn't nothing. And so Lyric had left. Like I told you, she was working on her studio. I mean, she was working on her album because she's getting ready to put out her album. And so she went to the studio to record some songs and things like that. Well, when she got home, she just assumed that everybody was gone because it was quiet, the lights was off, and everything like that. Well, come to find out, um, Hadley was coming out the room with Rangi. And neither one of them really said anything. They just kind of walked past her. Rangi said, "I'll see you later, Lyric." And she's like, "Okay, bye." And Hadley didn't say anything. Like, she didn't say anything at all. She just went to the bathroom and took a shower. So, she doesn't really know what happened or if anything happened really. But she do know that, Hadley is a little suspect. And they didn't woohoo, but some oral things happened. I mean, other things happened. So, and that's all. After that, he left. He hasn't called her. He hasn't said anything. So I don't really think that he even is feeling her like that. I just think it was kind of, he kind of came, he saw she was flirting. Him being a man, him being single, he just, kind of did what, just he kind of just did what he wanted to do. So I think that's kind of foul. But Hadley, she hasn't said anything, and Lyric hasn't said anything to her. We're gonna confront her about it pretty soon, but we really just kind of want to talk to Rangi and see, where his head is at, because if she trifling, she gonna have to get out. Like, she's gonna have to get out of our house. Like, we'll give her her money, we'll give her 40,000 simoleons, and she's gonna have to get out because we don't want we don't want those type of people in our circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want those type of people in our circle at all, because that's supposed to be her best friend, and for her to, do something like that, like, that's real foul. But yeah, this is Lyric. This is her, this is her people, this is her friends, this is her life. Like I said, I'm going to do some gameplay. I'm going to do the gameplay next. Um if I do not post it today, I will definitely post it in the morning of the gameplay. But I kind of just wanted to go and get this out so I could tell you all about her and you can kind of know what to expect and things like that. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also check out my other personal channel and subscribe to it as well. I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great month. And until next time, bye.